Cartel arrest conviction guilty in America by the public court. This no look good, and I'm going to tell you all about it. You need to stay tuned. This is breaking news, everybody. Right? Yes. Now, for some reason, something very serious is happening to VYBZ Kartel in the United States of America, and it has something to do with his arrest conviction. You understand? The public court in America currently holds VYBZ Kartel guilty. You understand? And I'm going to tell you all about it. Subscribe. Welcome to Virtual TV Vlogs, everybody. And welcome. Right? Now, let me tell you this. A video will be posted on Virtual TV Vlogs, so you can go over there and check it out. Welcome to Virtual TV Entertainment. Share the video. Tell a friend. This is breaking news. Virtual TV, your one-stop platform that you need all breaking news and updates that you will hear about coming up in this report. May I have something to play for now? Listen to this.
Here we have a case in which no court has said that the evidence could not sustain the conviction. No court has said that. But the case went down because of internal inefficiency. That's what happened, you know. So what we have is a gentleman, the deceased. I don't know how many of you have read the case, but it really makes this straight. He's just literally beaten to death by his attackers. And the family did what they were supposed to do. The police did what they were supposed to do. The forensic services did what they were supposed to do. Matter came to court. Judicial error occurred. But had our internal processes been what it ought to be, in all probability, there would have been a retrial. So what we have is that Mr. Palmer and his co-defendant have been as they ought to be, because it took a very long time. But what about the family of the deceased? They can't say that the justice system worked for them. And it can't be that a litigant, a witness, the police, the forensic services, the prosecution, they do their jobs. And because of our internal inefficiency, a man who should really be sitting down behind bars is now free as a bird, entertaining countless millions of persons, and the family of the deceased don't even have the satisfaction of saying, well, at least someone was convicted for the murder of their son, father, uncle, or whatever other role he may have had in that particular family structure. The Court of Appeal has responded now by reducing the sentence and so on and so forth. But again, and that's fine, I have no problem with that. But you have to think now about those who turned up and gave evidence, sometimes at serious risk to life and limb. And then now when they read about this in the newspaper, they say, but is what kind of system this? Imagine me go to court now, I hide from all sorts of persons, and the man only get this. So those are the things now that undermine public trust and confidence. So you can in fact follow the law, but people don't have confidence in it because it takes too long.
Welcome to everyone. Welcome. Now let me officially give you the welcome. Today's Kindness Wednesdays. Remember, show some kindness. You don't get the blessing from man, you get it from God. Welcome to Virtual TV, each and everyone. Now, people, I just played that for you because the judges in Jamaica, the court systems in Jamaica, the legal systems in Jamaica still considers Kartel a criminal and he's still guilty. Okay? Now, that was Justice Brian Sykes. Now, Justice Brian Sykes just sentenced Julian Silveira to 20 years for manslaughter. Okay? Now, and this is not the only perception that has been perceived by the legal systems in Jamaica. Okay? Now we all know that there is a large amount of people, along with Clive Lizard Williams' family, that still holds VYBZ Kartel guilty. He's still a convicted felon. He is still what they say, a convict. And it is no surprise. We have seen it for years that the Jamaican people always held this over VYBZ Kartel's head. That one, we have to keep him in there because of his influence. He's deteriorating the youth, their mind, and a whole slew of things. But we know how some of the Jamaican people think. And even though VYBZ Kartel was acquitted by the Privy Council and by the courts of Jamaica, even though he was acquitted, my people, some people still believe him guilty. But that is not the meat of the matter. No. And that will come to talk about. See, we all know the Jamaican side of things already. We all know when, of course, there were certain contents being put out by various, social media platforms and YouTube platforms as well, about how they think VYBZ Kartel committed these offenses, or they think that VYBZ Kartel should have, according to Clyde Lizard Williams' family, him should have dead in a prison, and what he is now. Some people go as far as to say, and how you see Kartel look now, according to the people, ugly. And since them a show upon him. Some people still think that Kartel will get his karma. And even Clyde Lizard Williams' family, you just heard the judge speak about it a while ago, saying that Clyde Lizard Williams, if you read the case file, they would not get the justice that they deserve. They cannot say that the system worked for them. Lizard was somebody's father. Lizard was somebody's uncle. Lizard was somebody's brother. Lizard was somebody's nephew. Okay? And again, the judge is saying that have you read the VYBZ Kartel and Clyde Lizard Williams and the rest of the co-accused case file? Okay? And that is the statement. Because now, I don't know if anybody's seen what is going on. The Jamaican system holds VYBZ Kartel accountable, and some people think he's guilty in Jamaica. But now, the case file of Clyde Lizard Williams has now reached the United States. Now, there are huge platform holders in the United States that are now reading VYBZ Kartel and Clyde Lizard Williams' case file, and they're saying in the United States right now as we speak, Donald Trump country, it has now been washed overseas. The whole scenario and the whole storyline and the case file of Kartel and Lizard's case has now garnered international attention, but it is not in a good way. No. No. It is not in a good way. He's not getting positive feedback and positive criticisms and remarks from big platform holders in the United States. According to what is being said by people, these people are reading the case file and they're saying that people should not be respecting and glorifying VYBZ Kartel because they read the case file and they are now, the public court of opinion in the US are now convicting the entertainer once again. The people have been a foreign in layman Jamaica terms. They're saying that Kartel is a killer. You shouldn't be glorifying this man because he's a known criminal. What is happening now? Platform holders in the United States. Yes, there is a female recently, but she's not the only one. They are popping up quite frequently on the internet. The popular VYBZ Kartel get the negative from the Jamaican side that wash going into. The people are saying in the United States, platform holders and the public court of opinion, they are holding VYBZ Kartel responsible, guilty as charged for the dropping of Clyde Lizard Williams. They are saying that the people then will live up Kartel and are celebrate him, you're celebrating a criminal, even though we know that he was acquitted of the charge. And we know, we gave you what the judge is saying, because VYBZ Kartel was never acquitted of innocence or guilt. So this is what the people are saying. Kartel was never found innocent or not guilty within the court of law. He was acquitted on technicality. So they're saying this man is a convict. Because it was proven in court, not the fact that according to the public court of opinion in a Trump country at the United States, that he didn't commit the offense, it was on technicality. The American people now are take it up, and this don't look good. 200 likes on this video. We have more to come. Stay tuned. Down the way. So far.